Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Monday morning. Today is November the 20th. This is Thanksgiving week, and I know that there's quite a few. Some schools have already let out for Thanksgiving break. Some haven't, but anyway, it'll be a blessed time to hopefully be with your families. But anyway, hope you had a good weekend. I hope that you maybe had some opportunities to maybe be with your family and maybe do some special things. And anyway, but then of course we received some rain yesterday, and we're so blessed with that and so thankful, that God sent us that rain, and might be a little bit more today. I don't know, but anyway, colder weather is coming. But anyway, it's that time of year. Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope that you're well rested and now ready to tackle, the opportunities God has given us with this new day. This morning, I want to share with you a devotional entitled 40 Years in Training. Moses, we've been talking about Moses, and, Moses, he was stunned, to say the least. He thought, he was done, after he went off into the wilderness. And he'd been living in relative obscurity and, thinking that he would never, do much again. After all, he hadn't heard from God for 40 years. But then suddenly one day, God was speaking to him from a burning bush. Now, what Moses didn't realize was that God, he'd been preparing him all this time. By watching a little flock of sheep, he was training. He was in training to lead a human flock, numbering over 2 million to freedom. And so there he was, standing before a burning bush. Now Moses, he had spent a lot of time out in the wilderness. He saw a lot of tumbleweeds. He watched bushes catch fire and burn out. But this one was different. You see, it continued to burn, yet it did not dissipate. It did not burn up, to nothing. Something ordinary was doing an extraordinary thing. In other words, God was doing something to get Moses' attention. And then he spoke. And see, God told Moses that, he had seen, the suffering of his people. And he was appointing Moses to go to Pharaoh and to take the Hebrews to freedom. Now Moses, he was an older man by that time. He was seasoned and he was wiser. And in fact, God was saying to him, Moses, look at that old bush. Do you see how it keeps burning? That's what I'm going to do with you. You will continue burning until my purpose is accomplished. Are you up for that? And God told him in Exodus chapter 3, verse 15, told him this. Say this to the people of Israel. Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my eternal name, my name to remember for all generations. We tend to look at these men through rose-colored glasses. Abraham had his lapses of faith, and as did Jacob. Yet God was basically saying, I am the God of men who have failed. I am the God of ordinary people who have accomplished extraordinary things. There is hope for you. I'm not only the God of Abraham, I'm not only the God of Isaac and Jacob, I'm the God of Moses. You see, he was calling Moses and he was giving him a second chance. He had been seasoning Moses and, getting him ready for what was ahead. Moses didn't know, when he woke up that day that his life would change forever. I mean, it came unexpectedly. When something out of the ordinary happens in our lives, it may be the Lord trying to speak to us. When we have an unexpected change of plans, when something, that we weren't preparing for happens, we sometimes we think it's the worst thing. But you know what? Maybe something like this has happened to you. Maybe it's happened to you recently. There's been a change in plans. You wonder what's going on. And maybe the Lord's just trying to get your attention. It just might be the hand of God trying to say something or to direct you in a certain way. And what may seem like a coincidence actually may be providence. You see, disappointment is God's appointment to us. Many times he speaks through things that we just don't even realize. And we need to be sensitive to what he wants to say to us. And so I hope you will today. I hope that you're, have your ear to the rail of God and listening to what he wants to say to you today. And so anyway, hope that encourages you here on this Monday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.